but we are going to be getting on into it. It is going to be Aerial coming in with this Asuri. This is kind of the expected pick of Aerial. And on the other side, there's Dobrein, hovered on the Mordex. Might just be changing up the colors or the stances. Yeah, he's going to be going in with that defense stance. Aerial over to that strength stance, taken off of that dexterity.
We're going into stage striking, and wow, Dobrein mixing it up immediately and banning the map that we have seen the most today, Mammoth Fortress, right at from the start. I'm wondering where we're going to end up striking towards. I'm thinking it's going to be Shipwreck or Miami Dome, but Shipwreck's taken out too. Dobrein really wants to put Aerial out of his comfort zone. I'm wondering if he's practiced certain maps in preparation for the fact that he knows people like these neutral stages.
Well, some of those maps the maps he left on the board, right? So there's Miami Dome. It's arguably like the least practiced of all the competitive maps. You have Twilight, which it's a little bit Scythe favored with that island.
But here we are on Blackguard, and we're going to game one as they fire the weapon. He finds the Scythe, but Aerial already going in with some nice neutral strings, finds Neutral Light and sends him off stage and finds the guitars.
Really getting underneath Dobrein's Scythe, hasn't been able to get that momentum. Now you're starting to see it pick up, couldn't get that recovery, but he's really trying to get that momentum onto Aerial and get that offstage pressure.
Dobrein throws that Scythe looking for an opportunity to chase dodge afterwards, but he doesn't get the connection, and now he has the gauntlets. Running around trying to avoid Aerial's guitar downlights, but Aerial has got control over center stage. Dobrein turns around these ground pounds.
Really good dodging from Aerial to get back up. Wants to reset it, does not want that threat of the ground pound above him. So he just goes back onto stage, tries to play this neutral, and he's gonna favor. Oh!
Nice, that was excellent.
Moving platform.
So Asuri's down sig lingers a little bit, and I think it's a perfect spot dodge punish because Dobrein was expecting a quick attack, dodged in place. The dodge doesn't last that long, and he was able to get it taken off of the side of the map, and Aerial gets a nice early KO. Dobrein bringing the damage back, however, going for some side sticks of his own. Aerial goes for that downlight, punished. Not KO though.
Can't quite finish this stock. Dobrein utilizing that down signature, the only signature in the game as of right now, where you can kind of decide where you want to throw him after it connects. We are seeing Dobrein, he's not hitting that double sidelight. Aerial might have been watching his matchup against Daiku and recognized that Dobrein really favored the sidelight, gravity canceled sidelight into that recovery.
And it's an excellent option there. He knows his opponent doesn't have his dodge. Excellent KO there from Dobrein. But when you see those double sidelights, he's trying to go for a read of like, okay, are you going to dodge here or do you not even have your dodge? Because it can lead into a guaranteed recovery, and that's what's so powerful about that gauntlet combo. While taking up in the air. It can be a really early KO. But here we see that side air into neutral air, has him off stage, goes for a ground pound read on the dodge and doesn't get it, and we're back to neutral and center stage as Aerial has control.
Dobrein staying above Aerial, trying to get some pressure going. There's that sidelight in the recovery, and at the top of it, gravity cancels the second one, mixing it up, really keeping Aerial on his toes. Good stuff from Dobrein with his gauntlet play.
He's going in with these signatures, neutral sig to send him high, trying to get that side stick with the KO. There it is again, the down stick sending him off the top of the map, and now Dobrein throwing these weapons around, just juggling them, denying Aerial as he holds onto the gauntlets, which he's most comfortable with in this matchup so far, is going to try to stop him from getting that weapon on the top of the stage. Weapon denial really important in 1v1s in particular, but Aerial still manages to find one, and an excellent weapon toss. It stuffs Dobrein's recovery. He can't get back. Gauntlet's already not the best for recovering when you're coming horizontally.
Yeah, specifically, that vertical movement, it's pretty much just up and down, whereas if he was off to the stage to the right side, he could side air his way back up. We are seeing Dobrein back to the side, trying to get those strings. Another down sig, and that will kill in orange.
In orange?
At the island. Well, the island is a little bit closer to the kill box, obviously from center stage.
That's the nice thing about Blackguard Keep, is that when you're fighting on that stage, even though you feel like you're on like your own center stage, it's not. The kill box. The kill box is really close by. And Aerial.
Response Mordex from Aerial, it's the year of the dog, man. Chinese New Year. And Aerial is going to be repping that dog alongside Dobrein. None of them using that new skin, but either way.
And it looks like Aerial's going to do the exact opposite of what Dobrein did and ban out all of the wacky stages that Dobrein was trying to gear him towards. And now we're going to Mammoth Fortress for our game 2, which we might be able to see Aerial be a little bit more comfortable on, but now that he's switched over to this Mordex, the matchup's up for grabs.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting in the sense that Dobrein has had arguably more practice with the Mordex. Aerial, a little bit more known for his guitar play, his sword play, but likely Aerial's, he's put in the practice. He's got to be confident in his pick. Worst case scenario, he goes down to the lower bracket. He's still made top 8 at the very
still winner semis. And here we go, they're already exchanging blows. Aerial gets 2 downers in quick succession as Dobrein dodges in. He's looking for a 3rd downer. Nice sidelight. There's the double sidelight recovery combo that we were talking about earlier. Dobrein does not avoid it, and now is pummeling him with his own neutral legs.
We do see Aerial going for that weapon toss. Didn't have that dash as he was in the air, so he couldn't quite get that momentum on it, but nice recovery from Aerial. Dobrein hasn't got the jumps, and Aerial is gonna cleanly go back up.
Mammoth Fortress isn't quite as punishing as Shipwreck Falls with his ledges, but if they were a little bit further, he may have been able to make it back, but the dodge just didn't give him enough momentum, and Dobrein is here at a stock deficit, looking to quickly make up for this. The recovery is stuffed with that weapon toss. These weapon tosses being incredibly accurate coming out from Dobrein as he goes back to the gauntlets, and he's going to try to fight aerial in neutral once again. Let's see if we can get more sidelight combos.
See him on the ground, trying to get that grounded start. He wants that downlight into the sidelight, something that he was a very big fan of when Gauntlets first came out. Really went for that downlight sidelight.
Ariel's doing such a great job with these down airs. He's landing one, and Dobrein's like reading that he wants to go for a chase dodge follow-up, and Ariel just stays in the same place and pummels him again. And he's getting so much damage off of that. Ariel now with these scythe strings showing that he's not just a gauntlet player, it's actually being Dobrein in his own game here as he finds a nice neutral light. Dobrein's trying to get in, but he keeps losing out on these neutral interactions.
These aerial approaches from Ariel are very effective. Dobrein, again, he's going for this grounded approach on his gauntlets, trying to go max range with those downlights to follow up with the sidelight, but Ariel just staying above it. He's catching those down airs both with gauntlets and with scythe.
And it's interesting that you mentioned that Dobrein is so grounded with his gauntlet playstyle, because I feel like that may have been excellent signature. Sends him flying off towards the top of the map, a solid lead, not even the red. But as you were saying, I feel like because Guitar's strings typically start off the ground, that may have been where Dobrein was getting a lot more success in that matchup, and that's why Ariel made the change. Because as we see, this playstyle is definitely helping him out. Recovery, however, might make this even. Ground pound does not connect. Ariel throws his scythe forward, doesn't get anything else off of it, but the neutral light's keeping him on the stage.
Sidelight goes for that neutral light. Can't quite follow up off the neutral light. He needs a big hit. He needs that read. The Nair at the top is going to get the kill onto Ariel. Trying to decide what weapon, it's going to be the scythe.
Yeah, pulling him in with that scythe, kicking him off the top of the map. We're now at even. Dobrein at a slight damage deficit, but that doesn't really mean anything considering how potent scythe strings are. As we're seeing him right now, nice neutral air hits him into a damage deficit as Dobrein is able to find that nice unarmed endlight.
He is keeping this pressure on top of Ariel, really just using everything. Lots of neutral lights into neutral airs, but he was also mixing it up, throwing in that dash jump. Weapon toss is a big fan of. Another weapon toss off stage, and Dobrein, he's getting that double tap, that second hit. You send him flying, hit that weapon toss, and Dobrein very cleanly takes game 2.